everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly and today I have a fabric haul to share with you. Over the last sort of month or so, I've been fabric shopping, I've had things sent to me, I've had other projects. So yes, I thought I would put them all together and share with you what I've got and what I'm going to be making with them. And so here's a huge pile. We have a few to go through, so let's get started. Now for all the fabrics, I'll leave them linked down below with more details if they're able to still be purchased and details if they were gifted to me and those sort of things. So let's start with, on the top here, we have two fabrics that I bought from New Craft House. On my Instagram I did a real little shop with me about a month ago, I think it's December, and I bought these fabrics. So I thought I'd talk to you guys on YouTube about these fabrics. So first up I have this luxurious, look how beautiful that drape is. Oh, it's lovely, it's lovely. This is a cherry red. It's showing up, it's quite, no, a bit more lighter than, I think because of the light behind me, but it's more a bit more cherry, a bit more darker. And this is a stretch. It's got a tiny bit of stretch, like tiny. And this is called, it's a satin silk stretch fabric from the New Craft House, and I paid £10 a metre for this beautiful fabric. I think I paid £10 a metre. I think I paid £10 a metre. I think so. And I have 3 meters of this. Actually, no, I think I paid £20 a metre. I think it's £10 for half a metre, I think. So I got 3 meters. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense. It's £20 a metre. My mistake. But it's lovely. It's worth it. It is beautiful. When I saw this, I was like, I've got to have it. I've got to have it. For this, I'm planning on making like a satin, like a slip dress, midi dress, strappy, with lots of movement, lots of drape. So that's what I'm planning to make with that, which I can't wait to get sewing. I originally wanted to make it for Christmas dress, but I didn't get around to doing it. So that's the first fabric. Now this second fabric is so unusual, and that's what New Craft House specialises in, basically unusual dead stock fabric from designers, so they are top quality. So that's why I love to shop there. So this one is, oh yeah, there we go. It looks funky, doesn't it? Look how cool that is. It's black, part opaque, part sheer, and it's got this lovely sort of scales detail. I'm getting, it's either scales like a fish or like kind of Art Deco kind of vibes from it. And then if you can see up close, hopefully the camera is going to pick it up, it's got this sort of fringing on each of the bottom of the semicircle, and this is fabulous. I love it. This was £10 a metre, and I've only got 1.5 meters of this because that's all that was left. So I'm thinking a mini dress. I'm obviously going to have to line it. I don't know if I would line in nude or in black. Not too sure. I think if we lined in black, you'll kind of miss the detail. So I'm thinking nude, but I'm thinking like a little mini dress, some little party dress. Yeah, because I've only got 1.5 meters, but it's very wide. So like, for example, I could get a dress out of it easily. So that is my plans for that beautiful fabric. Like, it's just lovely. I just love it. It was so unusual. And in New Craft House, you know, they're not going to get it back. So if you see something there, you have to buy it. I forgot to mention what type of fabric this is. This is a viscose satin. So it's got some breathable, it's got some lovely drape, and also got that lovely shine to it. Now my next fabric is another fabric from New Craft House, but it's around, I'm testing a pattern for them. So they sent me a gift card and I could choose whatever fabric I wanted. And I went for this, sorry you can see, oh it's black, but it's my cat's a light cat, so her cat hair gets stuck on it, so excuse the fluff that you can see on it, but it's this lovely oh dear, look at that fluff, that's not good. It's this cotton twill, and it's got sort of, and you can see ribbing and detail going across it. It has a slight stretch, like more like a give, I would say. So yeah, so this is it. It's very wide. I think it was like a 150 wide or 148. It was really wide, and it's a lovely thick cotton. So it's got that give, which will be comfortable to wear and breathable, because I love natural fibres. I don't really like, you know, poly blends or anything. So this is lovely. Oh, you can hear like a bit more. It's got a bit of a texture to it, and this is called Black Flower Striped Cotton. Again, I'll link it if they've still got it in stock, but I don't know if they would by the time this video comes out, but if it is, I'll link it. And I paid, well, this was £14 a metre, which is so good for this quality of fabric. Like, it's lovely, really nice to sew with, because these are my offcuts. I've got about a metre, so I can still make something with it. But I had 3 meters of it, 2 meters of it. So I've cut out the project. I can't really say what I'm making with it, but for my offcuts, I was thinking maybe a little mini skirt. Like, that's really in fashion, almost a corduroy mini skirt. I think that'd be really lovely. So that is that fabric that I've got. Right, so my next fabric was gifted to me by Spoonflower and Peppermint magazine. So I was doing a project using this fabric. Well, I'm going to be doing a project, this fabric, over on my Instagram. So it is, oh, look how lovely it is. I love this fabric. Like, I could choose what I wanted to make, because I'm going to make the sky shorts out of this, which is like a shorts pattern with some drape, and it kind of looks like a skirt, not shorts, because it's got quite a lot of fabric and it's got some pockets. Yeah, and it looks really lovely. So I wanted, because for my frame, a cotton fabric would stick out a little bit. So I went for this fabric. Now, this is a, oh, it's upside down. Let me turn it around. This is a William Morris pattern that Spoonflower sell. There we go, you can see the pattern a bit more. And it's just wonderful. It's quite a big print. I was actually quite surprised of how big this print was when it arrived. Can you see up close? It's lovely. And I got it on Spoonflower. You can obviously get all different prints of fabric in different types of fabric. So you can have this print in any type of fabric pretty much. And this is their crepe, like a poly crepe. So it's got this lovely movement. It's not that see-through, but then you can have the windows behind me, otherwise you can't see through it that easily anyway. Yeah, so I went for the crepe, and this is the William Morris collection Strawberry Treat at Spoonflower crepe, and this is £23.20 a metre, and yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. These prints are lovely. I love a William Morris print. So I'm going to be making the shorts, like I just said, with this. But then I think I'm also going to have some left over. So maybe like a matching top or another dress. I'm just loving dresses. I'm making so many dresses. But I love them for the summer. So I need to have a think what else this could work with. But I think so many things. Maybe a play suit. I don't know. But that is my other fabric that I've got. Pop that in the pile. Okay, so the next set of fabrics that I need to show you are 2, and they are in the same collection, and they're really interesting and really exciting. I'm working on the release campaign of these fabrics over my Instagram, so go and check that out. It should be up there by now, or it's coming soon. And it is a collaboration between Simplicity, the pattern company basically, and Cotton Craft company, and they have created these lovely fabrics. Now I think there's about 5 in the collection, but I've got 2 here, which I'm working on the release for, like creating content for my Instagram as inspiration of how to sew with these. So I wanted to show you them because they're really cool. Basically, the concept behind them is that they've taken inspiration from vintage sewing pattern covers and turning it into fabric. So the first pattern is this one. Now this is quite a busy pattern. It's lines and lines of these vintage ladies, and it's beautiful. These are 100% cotton, all organic, and they've got some structure to them, but they're really soft, you know, a good quality cotton, and they're lovely. I think I've got maybe 4 or 5 meters of this one, and the next one I think I got only 2 meters before my project. Now for this, I'm planning on, my concept was that I wanted to take inspiration from these vintage ladies and more vintage inspiration, but turn them into a modern sewing twist. So what I am doing is I'm making a pencil skirt, which is kind of inspired by this lady here, really fitted, high-waisted. It's got that vintage element with a nice waistband and an invisible zipper, and then to match with it, it's got a co-word set, which is obviously very modern these days. Everywhere's co-word sets. Is a little crop top, little bralette with big straps, so it kind of looks almost like one of these full-length dresses, but it's not. It's 2 sets, it's 2 pieces. So that is the first, and the whole set is going to be out of this fabric, and then it's going to be lined with this fabric, and the crop top is actually could be reversible as well. So this one is slightly different. It's more white backed, and you've got the same ladies, but it's only like the top half, and then it says all over it, pour me a glass of sass, and I think this is fabulous. So that's it as a bit more. You can see the run of it, and it's just so fun. It's so fun. So this is going to be my lining fabric, because I thought these two as 2 garments might be a little bit clashy and you're going to take the eye off either of them. So I'm going to line it in this, so all the insides is going to be with this, and it'll be lovely. So that's that. And this is, I don't know, I got this from Craft and Cotton Company, who don't actually say that they have like suppliers, but I think it's going to be everywhere basically. I know it's going to be sold at John Lewis, it's going to be sold at independent fabric shops, so if I can find it I'll link it and how much it is, 'cause I'm not sure how much this is per meter, but all the other colour ways are really lovely, all slightly different, but also within the vintage theme. So that's really exciting. Now that is all the fabrics I got to show you, but I've also been, I don't know if it's interesting for anyone, also been to Haberdashery recently, and I've got some new interfacing. Interfacing is always a thing that I haven't got in stock. When I go to make a project, I literally buy what I need, and this time I thought, I'm here, I'm going to buy some. I've seen it, I'm going to buy it. So I thought I'll just get a nice medium weight, and it's a really nice one. I don't know, it might have its name on the side. Who is it? Vissaline F2020 and then it's got its washing stuff. So I got that in white. It's kind of medium, not too lightweight, but it's not heavy, so it's gonna be super stiff. And then I also got a black as well, because I realised some of my projects coming up got some dark fabrics, so I might be needing some black. So that was really exciting that I actually got some, and I've got it in stock, so I know I have it for my next project. And I think these are about £4 a metre. Yeah, I've bought other interfacing online and it just hasn't worked out. It's been cheaper, but you kind of need to feel what it feels like. So yeah, so that's my interfacing I have bought as well. Well, thanks for watching today's video, all with my fabric hauls and what I'm going to be making with it. So make sure you're subscribed and like this video, that really helps, and you will see videos on all these makes that I plan to make with these fabrics. So yeah, if you have Instagram and you don't follow me over Instagram, because I always do stories, lives, just more sewing basically. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.